As the AFL season moves towards its business end, the reality of each team's position in the league hierarchy begins to set in. Professional sport has always been a brutal business. Every club begins the year brimming with optimism, convinced that this is their time. New tactics are devised, fitness programs revamped, and fresh talent injected into playing lists. Hopes are high, expectations are reset, and fans dare to dream. But then the season starts. And reality bites. For Carlton, 2025 was supposed to be the year of redemption. The year they finally turned all that promise into silverware. Pre-season predictions placed them firmly among the contenders. Pundits tipped them for a top 4 finish. Some even dared to call them premiership favourites. Yet as the rounds ticked by, that early season optimism evaporated. The Blues stumbled out of the blocks and never really found their stride. Weeks turned into months, and wins became harder and harder to find. Carlton's slide has been both steady and frustrating. This is not a new story for the Blues. Since their miraculous surge to the 2023 preliminary final, it's been a gradual but undeniable decline. Michael Voss remains at the centre of it all, another Carlton coach trying to revive the AFL's sleeping giant. To Voss's credit, he's lasted longer than many who came before him. In fact, compared to the 7 full-time senior coaches who have succeeded David Parkin, he's done relatively well. Parkin, of course, remains the last man to lead Carlton to a premiership. That was back in 1995. Since then, the coaching role at Carlton has become something of a poisoned chalice. It's a position that has broken men of all coaching backgrounds. First-timers, experienced veterans, premiership winners, they've all tried and failed. The club's impatience and instability have been well documented. Yet, almost exactly 2 years ago, Carlton made a different kind of call. In the face of mounting pressure, they stuck by Voss. It was a brave decision at the time. The media wanted him gone. The fans were restless, but the Carlton board held firm. And they were rewarded handsomely. Voss and his players responded with one of the most memorable mid-season turnarounds in recent AFL history. From 15th on the ladder after round 13 to a preliminary final appearance. Suddenly, Voss looked like the right man for the job. The playing group bought in. The fans rallied behind him. And for a few fleeting months, it felt like the Blues had finally turned the corner. But fast forward to now, and history seems to be repeating. Once again, Carlton finds itself languishing in the lower half of the ladder. Once again, the coach's future hangs in the balance. Once again, the whispers about his tenure grow louder with each passing week. Yet for now, Voss remains in charge. Club sources suggest he'll be given the chance to see out the 2025 season. But unless the Blues can pull off another miracle run like 2023, his prospects of seeing the final year of his contract in 2026 appear slim. Carlton's coaching carousel continues to spin. In the last decade alone, they've had 3 or more full-time senior coaches. They're not alone in that regard. Essendon, Gold Coast, North Melbourne, and St Kilda have all endured similar instability. Interestingly, none of those 5 clubs have enjoyed sustained success in that time. The correlation between coaching turnover and on-field results is hard to ignore. As Carlton looks to the future, the decision-makers at Icon Park face a critical choice. Stick with Voss and give him another pre-season to reshape the team. Or hit the reset button yet again and search for another savior. Incoming CEO Graham Wright will be central to that decision. Wright comes with a strong reputation. He played a key role in constructing Collingwood's 2023 premiership winning side. His track record at Hawthorn and Collingwood speaks volumes. At Carlton, Wright faces perhaps his greatest challenge yet. Does he back the current regime and offer stability? Or does he overhaul the football department and bring in new leadership? Either way, the pressure is immense. The Carlton faithful are tired of excuses. They're tired of false dawns. They want results. They want September football. And ultimately, they want a 17th premiership that has eluded them for 3 decades. For Voss, the task couldn't be clearer. Win games. Silence the critics. Save his job. For Carlton, the stakes couldn't be higher. A wrong decision now could set the club back years. A right one could finally unlock the potential this list has promised for so long. Time will tell which path they choose.